The Peak Academy Innovation Forum is a tool designed to help you communicate and build consensus around the need for change, solve problems, and measure progress and results. Whether you're completing a physical copy or digital copy of the form, this video will help you navigate each section through completion. The Innovation Form is color-coded into 3 distinct sections with a 4th section for additional notes. The red section is all about defining and communicating the need for change. The green section helps us understand what's holding us back and prepare us for how to move forward. The blue section helps us to execute our improvements and track the results of those improvements. Let's dive into each section a bit more. The Why Changes Needed statement should be used to effectively communicate the need for change. This statement should move your audience to action, so try to hit the emotional core of why change is needed within your process. Remind colleagues of your organization's mission and why they chose to do this work. Then, illustrate how this opportunity to innovate can help them do that better and more efficiently, so they'll want to help you solve it. You should not include solutions in this section of the form. You need to appeal to the emotional and the rational side of the brain to convince people to act, so also include the most compelling metrics from your current state. Consider answering these additional questions when building a strong Why Changes Needed statement. The current state and future state sections contain our current process metrics and a goal we've set for our future process metrics. Let's talk about each metric category and follow through the pictured example. Qualitative relates to the feelings staff and customers have about the process. This can be anecdotal based on what you hear, or measurable by utilizing customer service or net promoter scores. The money section will contain both soft and hard dollar costs, though not every process will have both cost types associated with it. Soft cost savings relate to the staff and customers' time spent in the process. Soft costs are quantified by utilizing the hourly rate of staff time as well as the hourly rate of the customer's time. For City and County of Denver employee salary information, visit the resources page on denvergov.org/peakacademy. Hard dollar costs impact a non-personnel budget line and include material costs or other expenditures associated with each widget produced in the process. Errors are a reflection of what number or percent of the current amount is completed in error. Errors include process steps or widgets requiring rework, having defects, or not completed correctly the first time. The amounts section is all about the frequency of the process or widgets produced. This section should show how many times you do the process or how many widgets you produce. Time should be shown in a unit that is per amount and should reflect how much time it takes staff and or customers each time we complete the process or produce a widget. For example, 5 minutes per widget, or 20 minutes per customer. Yearly cost is the total cost of your process calculated for an entire year. This can be calculated by utilizing the money, errors, amounts, and time metrics already identified. In the future state section, set goals around which metrics from your current state you're aiming to improve. Each section should have a metric included in the future state, though not every metric needs to or will change in the future state. Make sure the goals you establish in your future state metrics feel realistic and attainable. Yearly savings is broken down into yearly savings and yearly savings to customers. Yearly savings include all hard and soft dollar savings related to internal City of Denver staff. Yearly savings to customers include all hard and soft dollar savings related to external customers such as citizens. In the gap analysis section, include your usage of tools such as the process map, 8 wastes, value add analysis, fishbone diagram, spaghetti diagram, communication circle, and the 5 whys. Utilizing these tools and including them in the gap analysis section will highlight what barriers are holding you back from achieving your future state goals. When brainstorming solutions, formulate ideas in the form of a hypothesis or an if we then we statement, and generate ideas with the intention of breaking down or removing the barriers identified in the gap analysis. Don't be afraid to generate lots of ideas. The first idea that comes to mind isn't always the best idea. Generating lots of ideas helps us identify low effort and high impact improvements. Narrow your brainstorm down to no more than 2 to 3 items that you'd like to implement and test. Within the action plans section, detail the actions that must be completed, assign them to a lead individual who will oversee completion of those items, and assign a due date. Update the action plan throughout your improvement to show progress as it's made. The Photos and Screenshots section of the Innovation Form is for just that. Take a picture or screenshot of the work you did to show it's been completed. If available, include a picture of the before and after of your improvement. Additionally, other documentation and attachments can be submitted with your innovation form. Results are tracked against your identified current state metrics and your established future state goals. You can copy and paste your current state and future state metrics straight into the results section. When testing the results of your improvement, do a cadence of 3 results check-ins. This can be done at 30, 60, and 90 days, or in a shorter or longer duration depending on your process volume. In the lessons learned, use the plus delta to capture feedback from all parties involved in the improvement to determine what went well, the pluses, and what didn't go well or still needs to change, the deltas. This feedback can be used to celebrate and highlight your successes as well as identify future opportunities for improvement. If you still have more details to capture for your improvement, include them in the additional notes section. Remember, the Peak Academy Innovation Form is a tool, and any tool gets easier with use. If you have questions while completing your innovation form, don't struggle through it. You can utilize our annotated innovation form guide or reach out directly to your Peak Academy partner. You can also email general questions to peakacademy@denvergov.org.